Hey everybody, good morning. It's about 10:45 on this Sunday morning. I'm heading to church, as you can see. But I thought I'd talk about a little bit. I actually thought I'd talk about for a bit kind of do a little bit of a review of Mario Kart Wii, an updated review. I know I probably did one before. But as I said in my vlog this past Friday, when I went to Walmart, I bought the game so I could have it here for the kids as well as play it myself. And even though I'm used to the regular classic controller or GameCube controller, I will give my 9-year-old nephew credit on this. You see, everybody plays Mario Kart Wii in their own different, unique way. Me? Sorry about that pause that I was thinking. Me? I used to just play it with like I said, the classic controller. And it worked. Well, the GameCube controller. And it worked. Sorry about the pause there again. But again, it just worked. And I tried playing it with just a regular Wii controller, and it was okay for a little bit, just a little more different, because instead of using the A button, you're using the 2 button. The same when you put it on the Wii remote, on the Wii wheel, which I also bought. The Wii wheel, some people might say, is an unnecessary accessory, but it's actually not. It's actually not an unnecessary accessory. You see, the way I look at it is it's something to challenge you. Yeah. You see, basically a game like Mario Kart Wii is the kind of game that will challenge you to try all different kinds of way of playing it. In other words, you can play it the traditional way, like I said, which would be the classic controller GameCube way. You could try to play it with just the Wii remote, and as my 9-year-old nephew does, you could play it with both the nunchuck and the Wii remote. Well, here's the thing. So here's why that always seems to be a bit of a challenge for people. No, not a bit of a challenge, but here's why I'm trying to say. Sorry, I just woke up. That's why you're seeing a few pauses here and there. I just woke up about a little while ago, got in the shower and everything, and I'm heading to church, like I say, right now. But like I said, here's why, in my estimation, why the Wii wheel was created for this. Again, like I said, just as I mentioned, everybody is established in their own way of playing. We just do the GameCube or classic controllers, the Wii remote and nunchuck. But the Wii wheel, when it was created, was to give people a different kind of perspective. Kind of like with the Wii Zapper. See, the Wii Zapper, if you have games that are similar to, let's say, Duck Hunt, in a sense, and there are some games like that on Wii Play, it allows you to have better range, I guess. It allows you to treat the Wii remote just like basically the Wii remote goes into the zapper just like it does the wheel. And basically it's supposed to turn the Wii remote into a Wii version of the Nintendo zappers, you know what I mean? So, with the Wii wheel, it's the same thing. The Wii wheel basically allows you to put your Wiimote, if you will, into the slot there and turn your Wiimote into a steering wheel. And what that supposedly does if you will, what that supposedly does is give you another way of playing, gives you a different challenge. And that goes back to what I was talking about with the whole, with this game kind of being a game that challenges you to play different styles. Because what it does, like I said, because what it does is it challenges you to say, okay, I beat the certain races with this game, with this controller, or that controller, or this remote, or all that. It gives you that challenge. Now again, some people might look at the Wii wheel and say, it's an unnecessary accessory, and that might be so, but again, if you want a challenge, there you go. And sometimes there will be games out there that will not allow you to use controllers. You'll have to use either the Wii remote and nunchuck, or the Wii remote, or it's going to say, hey, you got to get the Wii wheel to play this. So, there you go. Now, overall though, like I said before, I think in my previous review, Mario Kart Wii is a pretty good game. And I'm kind of surprised people are still playing it. I really am. I mean, every time I go online, and I've won, and I've come close to winning twice. I've won once, or a few times, in some online races, just recently a few nights ago, and gotten second yesterday. Here's what's funny. Not only are there still people still playing it, because just like me and anybody else, they consider it a fun and challenging game, but boy, you talk about people determined to win. I mean, I'm not lying here, folks. People that are determined to win. I mean, every time it seemed I would get in the lead or do something, I get knocked. People would basically knock me around, beat the crap out of me, kind of knock me off course, zap me. I mean, I understand that's what the game is about. It's about trying to win, even despite all these obstacles thrown at you. But man, the thing is, I was like in 4th or 3rd place. The next thing I know, I get bumped all the way down to 8th or 12th. And again, I can understand that. But you know what really surprised me? I think it's the first time this has ever happened. And I know I'm not the only one. I get disconnected from other players. And no, it's not my internet connection or my Wi-Fi connection. It basically says you were disconnected by other players. And that tells me, because what they don't realize is they're not only facing me, but I think at times they're facing my nephew. But what they don't realize is I'm there just like they are. I'm there to win. But I think they look at it like, we don't want to keep losing to this guy constantly. We'll have this guy in the top 5 or the top 3. Let's get him out. And that's what they do. So to me, that sounds like people just don't. That to me feels like the other players out there are just threatened by the fact that someone's in the game that could actually beat them with a character they feel is not, with a character that they feel is beatable. I'm just saying. I mean, the character I choose, and I know this sounds crazy, I choose Peach. And most times I would choose Peach because for some reason, Nintendo always seems to give her the more, besides Mario, always seems to give her the faster, and if not times more powerful items, or in this case, vehicles. So in my opinion, I think it's the fact that people are just, they just don't like to have people on that they can beat them. So, but to me, it's still a fun game, and like I said, I'm still kind of surprised that even now with the Wii U out, people are still playing it, even years after it came out. But again, like I said, I shouldn't really be surprised because a lot of people like the game. So it only makes me now wonder how they're going to up the game for the Wii U version if they ever come up with one. Because you know that you got all these unlockables, all these characters you got to unlock in the Mario Kart Wii game. right? You're gonna unlock all these characters. But here's the thing. If they do a Wii U version of this game, or Wii U sequel of the game, called Mario Kart Wii U, which eventually they will, people are gonna wonder and ask what they're going to do to improve. And I'm sure a lot of, like I said, all the unlockable characters, they're going to want these unlockable characters unlocked. They're going to want them. They're going to want them right off the bat, and I'm sure they're going to do that. There might be some that you'll still have to unlock, but they're going to want them right off the bat. But overall, in this updated review of Mario Kart Wii, I have to say, even though it's been years since it's come out, it's still a fun game to play, and I highly recommend, if you have not played it, and I don't know who in the world has not yet played it, to play the game and see for yourself why people like playing it. So that's all I'm going to say. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll talk to you later. I'm heading to church right now.